must have been hundreds of years old.
Done.
From before the Traveler, maybe.
There you go.
Completing task.
Okay, right. Yep.
Those calculations don't make any sense.
Oh, no.
Service log updated. Daily tasks underway. There are tasks to be completed. Move along. Maintenance pending.
Yes.
No readings. The dish is out of alignment again.
My programming tells me it is a very nice day.
They won't like this.
Assignment in progress.
The rain tastes funny these days.
Service log updated. Daily tasks underway. Status pending.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Status
Those readings
pending.
don't make any sense.
That's it. This is all wrong.
Scheduling tasks. New tasks must be submitted through the proper channels.
It doesn't have to be maneuverable. It's just a bomb.
Ready for reassignment. Status pending.
That's right.
New tasks must be submitted through the proper channels.
The oldest encryption methodology sometimes contains cryptic. Sometimes. Well, no.
Yep.
Service log updated. Daily tasks underway. Scheduling tasks.
This is need to know.
There.
Service log updated. Daily tasks underway.
You want to listen to some music while we work?
Got it.
Okay.
I can fix this. I heard they wire your brain right into the ship. Some kind of crazy experiment.
My programming tells me it is a very nice day.
Do this.
I haven't given up on the stars.
Wait, was it...
My programming tells me it is
yeah,
a
that's
very
right.
nice day. New tasks must be submitted through the proper channels. Maintenance pending.
Okay.
Please step clear, Guardian. New tasks must be submitted through the proper channels.
There you go.
No readings. The dish is out of alignment again.
He wasn't the same after they wiped him.
Status pending.
No one's gonna mind if I take a break.
Please step clear, Guardian.
Got it. Not so loud.
My programming tells me it is a very nice day.
It doesn't have to be maneuverable. It's just a bomb.
Scheduling tasks.
That's it.
My team lost last night.
Stick as many missiles in it as you like.
That
It's
doesn't
still
look
a
good.
flying bus.
Registered. This is not a combat zone. Move along.
I need a rest.
Let's see.
Service log updated. Daily tasks underway.
Oh, no.
There are tasks to be completed. Move along.
Wait, was it? Huh. Yeah, that's right.
You want to listen to some music while we work?
Huh.
There are tasks to be completed. Move along. Service log updated. Daily tasks underway. My programming tells me it is a very nice day.
Incredible!
Status pending.
Gonna fall asleep on my feet.
Why'd you two break up?
No readings. The dish is out of alignment again.
I need a rest. My team
Status
lost
pending.
last night.
Stick as many missiles in it as you like. It's still a flying bus.
Recalculating.
Oh, come on.
My programming tells me it is a very nice day.
It doesn't have to be maneuverable. It's just a bomb.
This is not a combat zone. Move along.
That's it.
There are tasks to be completed. Move along.
Good.
I like to watch the feeds while I work.
Task list updated. This is not a combat zone. Move along. Completing task.
One, two,
It was a hot class
three.
chassis, but modded so much you'd never recognize it.
I told her this wasn't done. Okay if I listen to music while I work? I told her this wasn't done.
I'm gonna up the voltage.
Okay.
I like to watch the feeds while I work.
Service log updated. Daily tasks underway.
Okay.
I like to watch the feeds while I work.
Service log updated. Daily tasks underway.
Okay.
Registered.
You want to listen to some music while we work?
There are tasks to be completed. Move along.
I'm scared to look at the news these days.
There are tasks
They
to be
won't like
completed.
this.
Move along. All Guardians are requested to assist in defense as necessary. Ready for reassignment.
They're going to need better armor, and I don't know if we can do it.
Maintenance
Okay.
pending. My programming tells me it is a very nice day.
Those readings don't make
Nobody
any sense.
knows
How long it was up there in orbit.
Scheduling tasks.
Yeah, that's right. Ugh.
Ready for
Stick as many
reassignment.
missiles in it as you like. It's still a flying bus.
Task list updated. This is not a combat zone. Move along.
They won't like this.
New tasks must be submitted through the proper
No
channels.
readings. The dish is out of alignment again. It doesn't have to be maneuverable.
Ready for
It's just a
reassignment.
bomb.
New tasks must be submitted through the proper channels. This is not a combat zone. Move along.
Let's see here.
New tasks must be submitted through the proper channels.
Did you watch The Crucible last night?
There are tasks to be completed. Move along.
I need a rest. I've been saving up money for an Eververse commission for weeks now.
Stick as many missiles in it
Scheduling.
as you like. It's still a flying bus.
Did you miss that run in the Crucible? Shame.
Okay, right. Yep.
This is not a combat zone.
Are you
Move
really
along.
learning to speak Fallen?
Those readings don't make any sense.
Wait, was it? Yeah, that's right.
No readings.
rain tastes
The dish
funny
is out of
these
alignment
days.
again.
That should do it.
Registered. My programming tells me it is a very nice day. Registered.
You want to listen to some music while we work?
It's kind of relaxing here.
Completing task.
Okay.
No one's gonna mind if I take a break.
I'm kind of obsessed with hunters. I mean, you're so cool.
Yes.
This is not a combat zone. Move along. Please step clear, Guardian.
Okay, okay. It doesn't have to be maneuverable. It's just a bomb.
Completing task.
The rain tastes
Stick as
funny
many
these
missiles in it
days.
as you like. It's still a flying bus.
Status pending. My programming
I
tells
tore a
me
ray saved my
it is
life.
a very
That
nice
by
day.
She's
listening to music while I
amazing.
work?
There. This shouldn't be too
New
hard.
tasks must be submitted through the proper channels.
One,
Registered.
This
two,
is what happens
three.
if you don't do maintenance. I told them. That's funny.
Scheduling.
My team lost last night.
Only a pilot can lead other pilots in battle.
Assignment in
Mark is
progress.
home.
That's enough. I like to watch the feeds while I work.
Service log updated. Daily tasks underway.
I can
Let's
do
think.
this. I'm scared to look at the news these days.
Those ratings don't make
Nobody
any
lets
sense.
off steam like a
Ready for
Titan.
reassignment. This is not a combat zone. Move along. This is not a combat zone. Move along.
Huh.
No readings. The dish is out of alignment again.
I need a rest.
New tasks must be submitted through the
I
proper
have
channels.
no idea what this does.
They're going to need better armor, and I don't know if we can do it. The dish is out of alignment again. Gross.
This is not a combat zone. Move along.
That doesn't look good. I need a rest.
They won't like this. The dish is out of alignment again.
Sure, let's get started. Not bad. Put 'em down, nice and quiet. Keep it loaded.
Did the job go all right? I hear you're pretty good at the job.
I can't believe the old tower's gone.
Security check. All secure.
Open. Sublime.
Are you ready?
and make good use of it.
Get me to a console and we'll get out there. Wait a minute. There's a high concentration of solar energy over there. We did it! Zahn won't be making any more scary new weapons for the Red Legion.
Oh, they'll have to use regular old weapons.
Those we can handle. Nice job.
Well, I'm not exactly sure. I know what my clanmate here is doing, but I'm not exactly sure what the hell the problem is. Because my connection was doing great until about 5 minutes ago. And that's... If my internet is consistently shit, then it'd be shit all the time, and I wouldn't have these lags and these spikes, you know. Which tells me that 5 minutes ago, the rest of the nation woke up on a Friday beautiful morning, and I'm guessing probably that's what probably was happening. It's actually just the infrastructure. And I do think it's kind of crap, because if Destiny had dedicated servers for their game, this wouldn't really be the case. And my son says that these open fire team notices here, that doesn't mean that they're actually public. It just means these are people I can join. Now, he's playing Battlegrounds Behemoth. It says I can't join him, so that makes, fire team. Well, not enough space on the fire team there for Gambit. Of course, I can't join Gambit anyway because I'm on restriction. These guys are doing the Prophecy Dungeon, so fire team is full here as well. So there's really not much of a good example. He's just in orbit, so I guess that's what it really means. He's cross-save. I didn't know he came from somewhere else. That's kind of cool. Merc says that he can't be joined anymore. He's on the Tangled Shore now. Fire team is matchmaking, so there you go. All right, so I guess that's what that really means. I used to think that meant that we were that's who we were peer-to-peer with. That the game was connecting us with these individuals in order to create the server environment, because it's kind of like I said so many times before. I'm going to reiterate just in case you're new here. Dedicated server is like you go to a restaurant, you sit down, and each person has their own, server, waitress, if you're from the 80s and 90s. But in a peer-to-peer network situation, it's more like a buffet, but instead of everybody going up and getting their own food, picking and choosing and having to wait in that queue to get resources, each person is told to get a specific item. Then it all comes back to the table, and then everybody pulls from those common sources. That's what a peer-to-peer network is, as far as it's been explained to me by somebody who actually does networking. And that's like, wow, that's actually, that makes a lot of sense, because if Timmy Two Thumbs is out there, taking his time trying to figure out what carrots to get, and then nobody can eat until he gets back, because there might be 3 or 4 other people who want carrots. And you take this in terms of forced lag or lag switching, or DOSing or whatever. A DOS attack would be somebody going to the buffet and grabbing all of the mashed potatoes and then just smearing it all over the table. Nobody can do anything. Nobody can get to the biscuits. No one can get to the chicken. No one can get to the hamburgers, because there's potato everywhere. That's a DOS. That's a DOS attack, a dedicated denial of service attack. Lag switching would be like you get to the table with an empty plate, and everyone's looking around like, what the hell's going on? And while they're all busy looking at your empty plate, you're picking stuff off of their plate. That's what a lag switcher does. So there's the restaurant buffet analogy as far as how internet gaming can be concerned. Needless to say. So yeah, that's about all I wanted to share. I really, honestly, I gotta admit, the reason why I played PvP is, yes, I like playing against other living brains. That being said, of course, this is PlayStation, and it is Destiny. But I like the competitive nature of PvP, of Crucible. It's a lot of fun. They're quick, solid matches. I am assured a 12-minute or less match. I can get more done in the span of the time, because I don't always get my gunsmith bounties done in Crucible, but Crucible bounties, it's a consistently fast way of getting experience. And that's pretty much all this game is about right now, is the power creep. It's not about the weapons, it's not about the armor, it's not about the abilities. It's about getting to that power cap at one point or another in your season, hopefully sooner than later, so that you can enjoy other content more comfortably, and of course have access and play viability in Grandmaster events, which is kind of something I've really kind of thought about doing this season. But unfortunately, I did get a 2-month restriction on Crucible and Gambit because my internet connection is prone to being dumped on by any number of people, including my own ISP, who, in spite of what I pay for, really only gives us so much because of infrastructure. And I have no control, over the infrastructure. In fact, if I were to try to take control of that infrastructure, that's a federal crime, and I'm not into doing crime. I don't do crime. I mean, shit, even when I play Gambit, I'm Mr. Nice Guy. you know. um, so, yeah, a little bit like, there's got to be a better solution than just, basically, telling a bunch of people who have pretty much no real problems in PvE that they can't do PvP. But then again, like I said, I mean, I'm not really missing PvP and Gambit anymore. I mean, I got my Dredgeton title, I got my Malfeasance. Um, Gambit is a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie. I have a lot of fun doing it, but the way I play Gambit is not the way everybody else plays Gambit. I like to do all the slaying and defending the bank and stuff like that, and then of course, protecting teammates against invaders and other hostiles on the map. I don't really do the moats so much, and I'm kind of grateful that unless the bounty requires moats, I don't really gather moats too much. Unless it's like, if there's like this guy's here, there's moats there, there's a bad guy right there shooting the crap out of this guy, and he can't get anywhere, then I'm going to go ahead and pick up moats and get him to the bank. And then I don't care if I get 5, 10, or 15 in there. Sometimes I've even dropped, 3 or 4 moats, and if that's all it took to get a primeval going, then I felt like that was a win. I know some people get pretty hardcore about it, and I'm sorry, but if you're randoing into a match, you can't be hardcore about shit. Just my standing policy. I don't go hardcore unless I'm playing with an actual fire team. If I've actually put together a 4-man squad or even a 3-man squad, then it's like, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this over the top. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna be dropping monsters on the other side of the map and everything else. But if I'm in there as a rando, even if I'm playing alongside a 2-man team, I am not going to go hardcore. What I'll do is I'll do my best to be as supportive as possible in the team. And if that's going to give me a 2-month restriction, because they're just looking at numbers, they're not looking at the player, they're not watching the players, they're really not. I gotta be honest. Everyone talks about ninjas and admins and stuff like that and moderators watching the content, but they're really not. It's all a bot, and it's just number crunching. And then of course, if anybody feels like canceling you because you've got the Dredgeton title and the Malfeasance, which I know that sounds #targeted, but it does feel like that, because the last time I got a restriction, 2-week restriction, the first one, it was in Gambit, and it was after I destroyed an invader who came across and stayed on our map for at least a good 3 seconds after the timer ran out, which some people are saying, well, that's just because of the lag. And I was like, yeah, but it wasn't my lag. My connection showed strong the whole time this was happening, and they're the ones that were bouncing around and teleporting everywhere. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably be a little salty if every time I invaded, some kid with a fucking Malfeasance and a Dredgeton title and Gambit fucking themed armor blew my face off within about 5 seconds. But I can't be too angry about it, because it's a tool that was used. And I mean, if they felt like they got away with it and they're having fun doing what they're doing, that's really all that really matters, right, Bungie? Just having fun playing the game, kind of thing. But whatever. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, sound like a Daft Punk song. There we go. Yeah. Yep, there you go. Rocket launcher calibration. Yeah, I do have fun playing the game no matter what, and I can tell right now that it is kind of gotten late enough in the morning, and I should probably be getting back to studio stuff. That it is a bit on the pingy side of things, but that's I think part of it also is because this is Friday. There's a shit ton of updates on the media side of PlayStation. Netflix and YouTube and Disney Plus. Disney Plus has always got a fucking update going on every other day. I deinstalled Disney Plus specifically because I got tired of seeing that notification pop up and then realizing, oh, okay, so that lag spike was because Disney Plus was ram hogging things. That's the other thing too. If you're gaming on the PlayStation, you should just be gaming on the PlayStation. Yeah, it's great to have access to like things like YouTube and Netflix, and maybe you want to use your web browser to actually see what's going on in your activity, make sure you're doing it right, or if there's a tip or an ability to do something a little bit more smoother. Um, but really, it doesn't work. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and double check the quests, as it were. Okay, so that is definitely Nessus. We're going to go there. And we are going to, let's see, that's strikes only. That's strikes only. That is, I can do that anytime. And I could do strikes only. Alright, so we're going to go to Nessus and pop some heads. And I want to get my good sniper. Actually, it is Friday, right? Let's see what Zer's doing. I bet he's on Nessus. Huh. Which one I bet? Destiny 2, where's Zer? Looks like he's on the Tangled Shore. No. Actually, let's see what this is doing here. Oh, yeah, he's on the... Yeah, he's on Earth. Okay. Alright, well, we're still going to Nessus. Indeed. Oh, I can't see shit because I don't have my glasses on. I don't wear glasses when I have headphones because the arms of the glasses. Oh, come on! Why don't you? You're not gonna. Come on! Sort out. Sort it out. Oh, Jesus! Come on! I love the technology. I was promised a plug-and-play future when I was in the 90s, and so far it's been basically not. That's how they maintain job security, I imagine. So he's got the Ace of Spades, and he's got the Stompies. Oh, yes. Alright, well that's good, because I need Stompies. Well, I don't need Stompies. My character needs Stompies. Cool. So we're going to take care of Nessus, and then we're going to go straight on to the Stompies. In the meantime, I'm going to use my handy-dandy Destiny app. Come on, close up. To grab my favorite sniper. Yeah, I used to get really... I was at first kind of precious about the whole sunsetting thing. Because there were a lot of weapons that I really enjoyed playing. And it was more about the fact that I knew that this was going to be pretty much the best that Destiny was ever going to offer me as far as my playstyle is concerned, which is, sloppy casual. And that once they went away, that was pretty much it. I was never going to find anything as good. Because it wasn't about the fact that I was having to change my loadout or anything, because I play Magic the Gathering, I play Warhammer 40k, I play Dungeons and Dragons and other tabletop RPGs. I'm all the time re-rolling characters and getting into new builds and new dynamics. So, even in Destiny, I'm always trying new things in Destiny as far as the loadouts are concerned and builds. I tried Hunter with Arc. I don't like Hunter Arc. I don't really like Hunter Void much either. I like Hunter Solar. Solar Hunter Gunslinger is pretty nice. It's pretty consistent for me. And that's what I look for. I don't look for what's going to be the most viable over a single event, but what is mostly an all-comers kind of build, and what is most consistent in my hands. Because let's put it to you this way: if I'm a soldier and I'm really good with the M16, and I know everything is right and wrong about the M16. I know how to anticipate a jam, or I know how to make sure that things don't go boom when I pull a trigger, other than the person I'm shooting at, or target I'm shooting at. Then why would you want to put a submachine gun in my hand? Why would you want to put something else in my hand that's going to make me less effective? Because now I have a learning curve over it that I have to maintain, and that's just not the way you should do things. Now, there is always room for growth, and that's what training grounds are all about and stuff, and that's what Crucible was supposed to be. But you really don't get a good sense of your loadout playing PvP, because what you do in PvP is not what you're going to be doing in a boss fight with, say, Riven or something else. Because not only do you have the the extra defense and armor of a boss, but you also have the mechanics that go along with defeating that boss, and that's a lot of it as well. I mean, I could make a build that's going to be super awesome against Vex, but that's not going to help me defeat the Gatekeeper if I have to manage relics and all that kinds of other fun stuff. Speaking of the Vault of Glass, by the way. So, I used to run with a raid build, a Crucible build, and then a strike build. And I've always felt that that was, kind of inefficient. Now, no, I will not wear my dance clothes, my party clothes, if I'm going to go working out at the gym, which, I obviously don't do. But, there's a reason why you have certain types of outfits for certain types of clothes. But I didn't want to have to worry about that. I didn't want that kind of, yeah, I didn't want to have to juggle that kind of loadout. And that was kind of the way I thought about making multiple hunters. Instead of juggling loadouts between character classes, on a character with armor sets and things, I would just go ahead and grab. Well, let's think about this. There's a raid hunter, a strike hunter, and a crucible hunter. And Bungie doesn't like that. Bungie doesn't want you having 3 characters of the same class, because it detracts from the game experience for everybody else, I guess. I've yet to see any documentation that proves it. I've been asking for years, because I will shut up about the whole multi-character classes as soon as I get information that actually contradicts my perspective, because I don't think there's a problem with that perspective. I think it's perfectly viable to have 3 characters of the same class that you play the best in that has different loadouts. I mean, yeah, okay, so maybe raiding is better on a Titan, maybe PvP is better on a Titan, maybe raiding's better on a Warlock, and maybe strikes are better on a Hunter, or maybe the Warlock is the best overall class because of all the different abilities it offers. But if you can't play the Warlock, if you playing a Warlock is like, a 9-foot bodybuilder trying to ride a GoPed bicycle, then that's just really that's not a good fit. You see what I'm saying? And there's everything about the Warlock that I just there's only one thing I like about the Warlock, and that's the Arc Buddy, little Arc Soul. I had a build that used gauntlets that could consume the grenade to create an Arc Soul, and then of course I had other mods that capitalized on that, getting grenade energy and shit like that. And that didn't take long. Just 1.5 sectors, really? That's it? Okay, that's kind of cool. Well, let's see what else I can do in here. I love this lost sector. I'm so glad Nessus has stayed around. And that is all about, my comfy pair of jeans kind of perspective. Okay, that is that. You are going to do multi-kills with my super, which hopefully that'll happen. And then the other things I have to do with strikes, right? Defeat enemy with super final blows. So just these 2 here are the super things. And I could do that pretty much anywhere else. So let's bounce off of Nessus, and we'll go to let's go to the EDZ and go to the Winding Cove. That's what it was, Tangled Shore Winding Cove. So yeah, and so I looked for a set of armor. If I'm going to be forced to play only one of the characters classes, one per character class, then I'm just going to play the hunter. I'm just going to play the solar hunter. That's what I'm going to do. I mean, yeah, attention contacting Destiny service. That is all the fucking time. And I have to be honest. My son plays in the same house with me. He had a console that was literally right on the other side of my wall, and both he and I play in the front room console from time to time too. And he has just as many lag problems as I have because we're on the same freaking network. Why did I get the restriction and not him? I don't understand that. You know, something. Isn't it every game developer's goal to have as many players camping their game as possible because that makes investors want to dump more money on you. I mean, Bungie apparently is doing well enough that they're doing an office expansion and opening up a remote studio in Holland, I think, or Amsterdam specifically. I don't know. Which is great. I mean, that's fine, but I mean, hey, instead of spending that money on more office space, how about actually getting dedicated servers? Or maybe that's what they're doing, overseas. Maybe they're actually going to start doing dedicated servers. That would be fantastic if they could do that. I mean, personally, I would pay a subscription. I would pay subscription. Well, I already kind of do because I have the annual pass, seasonal pass, but I would pay an additional monthly subscription for a dedicated server in Gambit.
All of me remembers fire. An old memory, now made new.
Okay. Whatever.
I bring a message from the Nine.
I bet you do, my friend. That's actually a pretty good roll right there. Block damage with Sentinel Shield for more super energy. Kinetic precision final blows create elemental explosions while using a light subclass. That actually, I don't really plan to play a Warlock or a Titan, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. And Crimson, dudes, you just can't go wrong with the Crimson. Crimson is just the sweetness. Watch this be another pair of stompies.
May it change your fate.
Oh, I hate that assassin's cowl.
There are rules that even hunters must follow.
Yeah, I follow them all the time, Bo.
Is it your will to return?
That's not a target. Oh, wait. Did I pass the shard? No, I didn't. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna go to your repair. Now we're gonna go to your repair. I don't know, do I want to? I love this. This is a good activity. It's a real fun activity. I haven't done any of his bounties. I don't really care too much for those bounties, though. What do we have here? We have the warrior shooting at the walls of heartache. Ah, that's what I need to do. That's what I need to do for my character. My character needs to do that. I don't need to do shit. This is a game of wants. So many mocos. This is going to take a while. I have to do stasis attacks. Some people call me a space cowboy. People call me Maurice. Let's get rifle kinetic. Ooh, what do we got? We got this. Yeah, that's better. I know I said I was going to bounce off and go do other things, but I gotta tidy up the quest log a little bit. I want to tidy up the quest log a little bit. So we're going to do this little activity, and then I think, depending upon whether or not I get an invite from the clan or anything, I really will probably bounce off and go, like, queue up some YouTubes and have a good time doing something else. Wish they had sparrow mounted boom boom. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Ding 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 ding. Zip-a-doo-da, do-day. I don't know about anybody else, but as you just noticed before I did that jump, look, watch this. No, it's not going to do it. From time to time, my the sprint on the character will drop out in spite of the fact that I'm still maintaining stick control. So I think it might be my controller burning out. Come on, I want to give you a hug. See, like right there? That's weird. I don't know why it does that. My old controller was doing that for a while. I did change controllers, so it might just be the wearing out of the stick. I might have to pop this little puppy open and give it a good blast of compressor air to kind of move the dust and stuff, whatever is collected inside there. Okay, so far looking all right. They call me Captain Overkill. I have boogers because I have allergies. Oh, you're just all sitting right there doing the confab. Let's see, like I said, I'm not the best shot in the world, so. Of course, I'm not investing a lot into this armor. I'm doing this because it's part of the triumphs, which I don't know if it's an actual progression for the war table or if it is actually for the recaster. I can't remember. I think it's something. I have to get kills in this armor, and I say have to in this respect because you can't get the progress in any other armor. Otherwise, I would. But you have to get kills in the seasonal armor in order to progress. That's interesting. Why are they giving me heavy ammo down here? Oh, this is the spot where you have an battleground. Right, right. Do I shoot you? No. What do I do with you? think I have to use the glacial grenade to elevate myself up there. That means I'm gonna wait now, right? Do I have to wait now? No, I don't. Okay, cool. Alright, so, let's see, boink. Well, that didn't work. So what am I supposed to do here? This is the spot. Oh, I should have been able to grab that. Huh. Oh well. Alright, so let me double check. I overthought it. That's me. I overthink shit constantly. Alright, everything else is going to be done with strikes. So that's alright. Wait, what? Derp. I'm over there shooting at it and stuff like that. I'm supposed to put out my ghost. Right? I guess not. He's not reading it. That's not tech, is it, that I'm supposed to have? No, that's just stuff. Why is it not working? Alright, whatever. Let's go check out other stuff. Huh. That doesn't look like Vex Tech. That looks like... So, what am I supposed to do with this, then? I have no idea. I think I'm kind of close to the idea here. Come on. Oh, come on. Supposed to be able to stand on this. Dude, what the heck? There we go. Oh, right. Okay, so I guess it's time for some YouTubes because I can't figure the fuck out what I'm supposed to do here. I don't know why my Google's been opening up like that. Come on. Oh, come on. Destiny 2, Umbral Infiltration. Complete the listed objectives and strikes. Shatter damage is caused by shattering stasis crystals and frozen targets. And got nothing because... Okay, so that's what I'm supposed to do. Wait, what? No. What? Where the hell? Did it complete while I was screwing around in here? Oh, this is the one I'm supposed to do here. Aspect of influence. Okay, I gotta type this in because the internet is actually pretty fucked up right now for me, and that's kind of bullshit because there's stuff you have to do in Gambit and Crucible. Aspect of influence, full quest guide. Do I really want to look at that for that long? Let's see. I mean, it's only at 3 steps. Yeah, well, apparently I can't make this landscape, so I'm stuck here watching it. I hate these kinds of videos. I really fucking do, honestly. I mean, seriously? I see. I can't see anything because my screen's so fucking small. Are you kidding me? Boy. You gotta be joking, right? This is so ridiculous. That's all I gotta do, huh? That's why they gave us the power ammo crates. I forgot it was this thing. Well, that's alright. Now that I know, it's all good. Yeah, die. Hello? Well, now it's going to be contacting Destiny servers. It's because there's too much shit going on in the game. I mean, yay. I love the textures. The textures are pretty. You know, they do a good job with the textures, but all these stupid animations and shit, you don't need all this extra flair. You really don't. I mean, I don't think that's really what makes this game the game. Honestly, I really don't. What makes this game the game is the people who play in it. You know, the puzzles you can unlock, the story you can follow. But it's like they don't really invest too much into the the story and everything. I mean, it's a nice story and all that, but it's not like, really going to be there. Man, I don't have to take this shit in a gambit. There's an absolute reason why people aren't using this grenade launcher that much anymore in the game. Come on. Well, let's see what we got here now. Defeat combatants on Europa with finishers. Whoa, holy. We'll do that. Pop your head. Oh, come on. Just a trick, guys. If you ever want to get Vex finishers, just take off their brains. Take off their camera. They'll go mindless on you. Oh. I think he's gonna. Nope. Just trying to tease out the damage. And I don't know what happens if I die, if this whole encounter resets or not. It doesn't look like I have a restricted darkness zone here. Alright, time to fall back a little bit. Put some cover between me and them. Here we go. Yeah, I don't really like the way that's going to hurt a lot. Now we're going to see about what happens if I get killed, I guess. No, I guess not. Okay, cool. So he must be the big bad enemy guy. So awesome that I came back to this stupid quest. Cool, we still got progress. You were causing me problems. Where's the sweet spot? Yeah, this guy doesn't have a crit spot, does he? Where's the juice box? There's no juice box here. Interesting. Alright, that's good enough. So where's the heroic exo challenge? Alrighty. Well, these are the exo challenges, but there's no solitary shard. There's no way to... Oh, okay. So this is already there. Champions Overload. Blackout. Martyr. What is Martyr? Exploding units have more health. Grenades do more ability damage. Okay. Well, let's see. Before I go half-cocked into this shit, I gotta fucking put more energy on this stupid armor. Even though I don't want to do that. Because now I have to overload champions with a bow and an SMG. So do I have an SMG on me right now? I've got a bow, and there is an SMG, but there should be a... Yep, there we go. Perfect. Alright, and I think I'm going to go with this. Let's check my power levels. 1290, that's good. I'll be battle leveled to a little bit less than that, but that's alright. So these are the stompies there. Yeah, look at that, dude. Ouch. Wait, are these arc energy also? Yeah, okay. I hate wasting all that energy. I'm not going to be able to use the stompies in this particular effect because... Let's see, how about some shading? Yeah, see, I had my armor fully kitted out with all of this. You know, the Gambit shader, I had the Gambit title, I had the Gambit gun, I had the Gambit armor. Why don't I have that anymore? Because I deleted it all, because I was like, well, apparently they don't like the fact that I can boast. I mean, that's the funny thing, is that this game is all about bragging rights. Really it is. The leaderboards, the trophies, the triumphs, the titles, the shaders, the ornaments. It's all about bragging rights, you know, flaunting your experience, expertise. And the only people who care about that are the same ones who are probably going to cancel you for having it. You know, they're going to report you for menial bullshit. Shit that the admins, unless they truly get in there and investigate, are not going to fucking, you know, be able to tell whether or not it's a valid report. You know, they're not gonna care. So yeah, well, no more trophies in Gambit. I'm almost done there, dude. Check that out. Just look at that. Look how close I was to finishing this. Complete the Gambit Salvager quest during Season of the Chosen. That ain't gonna happen. 2 months restriction? Nope. I'll get like, what, 2 weeks to do that? We don't even know what the Salvager quest is. Do I know what the Salvager quest is? No, I don't. And then Crucible. So much to do in Crucible. You can tell how little I was playing Crucible. Now, I've got three Iron Banners, and I'm only going to get one. I'm only going to get one Iron Banner, if I'm lucky. I don't even touch Trials anymore. I'm not even thinking about Trials anymore. I was thinking about Trials about a month ago, and that was my plan while I was on my last restriction. I was like, yeah, I want to get back in. I'm going to make sure I have a good internet. I'm going to have to take an afternoon in the front room. Unfortunately, I won't be able to play with my son because we only have the one console that's like right on top of the router, which I figured, you know, how to work. But honestly, I don't think it would make a difference. I think I'd probably still get a restriction because, you know, and maybe that's Bungie's plan. Maybe because they figured I am vocal, that, you know, they're gonna be like, oh well, hey, you know, yeah, so much for gilding. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's bullshit. But I don't know. I'm just not convinced that Bungie really gives any fucks at all, except for their board of directors. how much money they can get. It's all a business. It really is. It doesn't, nobody does this shit, you know, because they want to make the fans happy. They want to make the fans happy because they want to make money. They just do it for the money. But that's that. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. Like I said, I'm really not missing Crucible or Gambit. I really am not pursuing trophies and triumphs. I'm not into that for this game. I don't care about, measuring my people. Again, like I said, the only people who would care about titles and shit are the same ones that would get all salty and, do what they could to make your game experience not as much fun or progressive. So, who's to say? Maybe if Bungie has a so-called...
countless staff on this battle algorithm.
Oh, this is a good one.
And you think you alone can keep the Vex from scaling these 2 platforms? Since I'd hate to waste another exomind, I'll give you a tip. The cube overhead is something of a nerve center for these Vex. Hit it to buy yourself some time.
Yeah, I actually have done this encounter without even worrying about that. So, yeah, we're not going to worry about that. What I am going to worry about, though, is I might not want to be doing this in this armor, because I do get better stat regens. I'm going to die again. All you got to be sure of is that they don't get up the platform. That's the goal. Oh, look, we have a champion. Urgh. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, yep, it is a reset. It says it's heroic. Oh, this is going to be fun. I don't know if I have the patience for this today. I mean, it's not going anywhere. Seriously.
I spent thousands of hours and countless staff on this battle algorithm. And you think you alone can keep the Vex from scaling these 2 platforms?
Yeah, I think I might want to put on my big boy armor.
Since I hate to waste another exomind, I'll give you a tip. The cube overhead is something of a nerve center for these Vex.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely go back to my other armor. In fact, actually, I don't think I'm going to do this right now. I don't really think it's worth it. Yeah.
I spent thousands of hours.
Yeah, he's yeah. Okay, definitely going to cut his dialogue because I don't want to listen to that all the whole time.
Scaling these 2 platforms. Since I'd hate to waste another exomind,
let's go get some upgrades.
The cube overhead is something of a nerve center for these Vex.